Morning. Let's just make sure this is up and running. Who's going up? Who's going up? Here, Alfie. Good boy. Good jump, buddy. Good. Good Barney. Good River. Good puppy. Well done, you guys. Good standing. Good patience. Well done. Keep coming. Let's keep doing this. Right, folks, bear with me a second just to make sure our coast is clear. I'll do a little introduction to everyone in a second to get perusing the horizon. Good morning. We're not going that way. River. Keep coming, pups. Good puppies. Good puppies. Right, we'll get past this person, do a little intro. Good morning. Hi. This way, folks. This way. Okay, well, welcome along. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are. Welcome along to Crighton Pet Services virtual dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me and the team on Monday the 29th of October. It's the morning session. We're out with the little guys. We've got 8 of them out today. We're in fine spirits. We're in fine form. The sun is shining. The wind is nice and still. The dogs are in great form. We're having a great old start to the autumn and a wonderful start to our week. Welcome along. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. If you're watching this back, we know that quite regularly we get a lot of our team, a lot of our subscribers will watch the videos back at a later point in the day when it suits them a bit more. We appreciate you for doing that. Welcome along. Hope you guys have had a nice weekend. Thank you. And yeah, don't know much about what the dogs have been up to this weekend. I've not seen many of the owners today. The one or two that I have seen have all mentioned the Ryder Cup golf. I don't know if that's of any interest to anyone watching, but it was obviously a big event this weekend. And yeah, so feel free to jump into the comments, talk about that if you wish, or anything on this lovely Monday. Let me just pan up, let me show you. Sometimes it takes a second or two for the camera to adjust. But the blueness of the blue is very deep. There's a few clouds about, but it's very calm. It's such a glorious day here in Edinburgh. Thank you for tuning in. Right, if you're new here, let me just explain a couple of things. Good morning to everyone, especially if you're just joining us. You're watching Crighton Pet Services virtual dog walk. It is a business. It's my business. It's me, myself and I look after these dogs. Their owners are either working or otherwise indisposed this morning. And so I get the pleasure of taking them out together in a little combination of 8 dogs. But the business looks after about 25 dogs during the week. And we put them out in different combinations. What you will notice on this morning's session is that they're all about the same size. They're all just little dogs. And that's quite deliberate. That is part of the business plan. It's the little guys in the morning, and then in the afternoon we'll have some bigger dogs, some more high energy ones as well. So some of the smaller dogs with high energy join us on an afternoon session. But yeah, so if you're watching along, welcome along. I'm going to be live for a little while, so feel free to dip in and out or stay with us as long as you possibly can. And if you want to be part of the session today, like Killa has done, we'll talk about maybe Killa's contribution in a second or two, but you can jump into the chat, you can give us a little bit of chit chat. I'd love to make some new friends as I'm out here, kind of on my own. I'm not entirely on my own, but I'm kind of on my own. So yeah, so please feel free to jump into the DMs, slide into the chat there. Just remember everyone else can see it as well. Just bear with me while we get duty calls. Oh, Harris, you've stood right in that, bud. You have trampled that right. Maybe not worth picking up. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Duty calls. Duty calls. So yeah, you can jump into the chat and chat along with us. If that's too much effort for a Monday. And let's face it, it kind of is, right? Especially if you don't know me. Then you can contribute to the stream a different way. Especially if you're watching on a mobile device. Up here, somewhere along the top, should be the channel name, the number of people watching, and the number of likes. Every time we hit 10 or a multiple of 10, we're going to give the dogs a little biscuit to keep them interested, to keep them being well behaved, and yeah, they're doing a great job of that so far. We've had no barking, we've had no nonsense with them. So if we get to 10, we'll give them a little treat. If we get to 20, we'll do the same again. So stick with us. And I suppose a final point, same as Killer and Grant, if you really want to support the channel, you can become members. And the information to do that is, again, up here in the top corner. There's 3 dots somewhere. You can click on that and you can find out the description of the video. And in there's information as how to become a member and support a little content creator like me. But really the main thing is, especially if you're new here, just walk along with us. Just have some fun. Walk along. Right, let's jump into the comments. Killer, good morning, bud. Good morning. How are we doing? How's you? Some developments from Friday's shenanigans. I'll tell you about that shortly, Killer. So stay with us. Ori is with us. Good morning. Morning, Stephen and the puppies. Good morning. How are we doing? You need new friends for real, Killer. Well, this is a good start, right? I'm a real person, and I would consider us friends now. Even although I don't know much about you, but you're welcome to know everything about us. So feel free. Tina, the captions are off. I don't know what that means. Have I turned them on? Is something coming up on the screen? Leanne is with us. Doggies, yeah. We've got 8 of them out, Leanne. If you're a doggy lover, you're in the right place, right? You're in the right place. This is off to find Edith. We're not going that way, so we're going to let them have a little sniff. It's an interesting time of year for us all. As we hit autumn, or fall, as it's known in certain parts of the world, the certain mammals go into mating season, and they leave all their scent behind, and it drives the dogs a little bit crazy. And you can see there are a few of them are a little bit more animated than they might ordinarily be on camera if you're used to watching us. So we'll see how this pans out. Sarah is saying morning. How are we doing, Sarah? You well? Simon knows. Simon has said in the chat, the beagle needs to be on the lead because he's stubborn. Well, first of all, he's a she. This is Ruby on the long line. And I was just talking there about it being sort of an interesting time of year for the dogs, because it's the fall, it's autumn, and Ruby is a particular sort of inquisitive dog, a hunter, someone who would take me into every nook and cranny of the area if she could. I'd love to put a camera on her and just let her go free, but because this is a timed event, we need to keep it relatively disciplined in terms of what we do. We just park the van up, we're out for an hour, we need to get back to the van within that time frame. So the long line is the best way to kind of accommodate that. Ori is dropping into the super chat with £4. Well, kiss, eh? What is this for? Thank you so much. That's very kind. enjoying a coffee, watching you walk my park. I thought you deserve a coffee too. That's so kind. Thank you very much. You don't need, like, you don't need to do this. You already pay me to walk her. Please, I appreciate it. I'm genuinely appreciative of it. Thank you so much. But you don't need to do that. You really don't. You really don't. But I will. I'll get myself a little. I'll probably go for a cup of tea actually. I'm a real tea Jenny, as my gran would used to say, as opposed to coffee. But yeah, I will have a nice hot drink after this session. Thank you so much. Raphael has got the emoji right. And the walk in the woods is nice today. Oh, you're having a walk in the woods. Sorry, Killer. Yeah. Sorry, my brain is not putting your sentence and what you're actually meaning together properly. So we're on what I affectionately call, so I give the dog's owners a little description later on today, a little write-up of where we've been and what we've done, especially in case they haven't tuned into the live stream. Shame on them. But we call this little bit that we're walking on just now, or I call it the goat path. I don't know why. I've just always called it this. And you can see it's pretty narrow. They're kind of following each other in a single file. But in a moment, just in maybe a minute or so, we come out into more open space. And their behaviours collectively are likely to change from just following the path to perhaps a bit of play, a bit further exploration. For me, I might need to call them back a few more times, and especially if we turn up when other people are in this open space, it could be quite fascinating. But this is the joys and the trials of A, working with dogs, and then B, of course, showing you guys live the live aspect of it is a challenge in itself, never mind managing all these tiny paws. Leanne's asking what are their names. We'll get into that, Leanne, because now that we're in some open space and we've had so many likes, we'll give the dogs a little biscuit. Good boy, Harris. We'll do it over here. What I want to do, we're going to go up this hill, so I want to see where what we're faced with. So I'm going to go down the hill a little bit. I'm going to go across this way. Then I'll be able to see up further, and then they'll get a little training treat in a second. Assuming they're good. We might get some bad behaviour coming up. Edith, River, come on you two. What have I got? What's this? Oh yeah. You thought that everybody had forgotten, and no, you sit nice for me, puppy. Good boy. Thank you. Good girl. Good boy, Stanley. Good girl, you know. Good boy, Alfie. You sitting nice, buddy? This is Barney. Good boy. This is Ruby. Did we do everybody's names? Let's do them again. This is River. This is Edith. Hello, sweetie. This is June. Hi. This is Alfie and Stanley. The three of them are Border Terriers, all the same breed. Barney. And up here is Harris. He sometimes doesn't take a biscuit. We're not going to be offended if he doesn't. I know we get offended by many things in this day and age. It is 2025 after all. But we're not going to be offended if he doesn't have a biscuit. So there we go. There was the names. Let me jump back up the chat. Where did we leave off? Where did we leave off? Sarah's happy to be tagging along with us. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. Crafty Clark is joining us. Hello from Texas. Can you guys see what the Crafty Clark, Killer, and Grant earlier all have this little yellowy sort of badge? It's my logo, and it's got like a kind of sort of tartan pattern behind it. It's like a multicolored thing, mosaic. but I don't know if it works. On my screen it's just so minute that the detail doesn't work, so maybe I'll just change it to a solid colour for your 1 month's membership, for your first month's membership. So here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I'm behind on the treats. We need to get a second set of treats in a second, actually. We do. And Killer, $5. Thank you so much. Hey, let me cap this off by explaining what happened on Friday, Killer. You deserve to know the outcome of the story. In case you weren't with us on Friday, I was out doing this as usual. Just before we went live, we saw another dog walker, a woman. She's a little bit older. We won't say what her age is, but she's probably over 60, doing the same job as me. And some guy came up to her in the middle of an area like this, and he's like, I couldn't tell exactly what was going on. Do you see the top of the hill there? They were further away than that, so I couldn't tell what was going on. But when I caught up to, the guy was walking towards us, and he'd given this woman a real earful, like I'm talking it's disgusting. You wouldn't, I mean, you know, maybe you'd hear someone say something like, you wouldn't talk to a dog like that. I mean, I certainly wouldn't talk to a dog like that. But it was, it was disgusting. Anyway, so the guy passed us, and I was like, what's that about, bud? And we had a couple of words. Asked, like, you know, what if that was your mother or your partner or your daughter receiving treatment like that? Well, she was out working on her own in the middle of nowhere, and then a man comes up and starts being threatening, and you heard that story. How do you think you deal with that? To which he almost started crying. So kind of hit him where it hurts, right in his heart. Anyway, unhappy with this, that was where the story ended on Friday, because we just walked away from each other. The guy was clearly furious, and especially with me for bringing to his attention how foul his behaviour was. So what happened next? A message from the lady in question later on in the day. He had gone back to the car park. He had investigated all the vans, and anywhere he could find an email address on a van or anything like that, he emailed them explaining his disgust for how everything was handled, not by him, by her and by me. And sorry, I'm going to interrupt this part of the story with a poo break. Sorry, duty does call. You two, out of there! Come on, Edith, River. So, come on, you two. Harris as well. Come on, Harris. Come on. Good boy, River. Good boy. So yeah, so he was disgusted in the way that he had been treated as a member of the public. Wrote to her, complaining, saying he was going to take it further, take it to the police, take it to his MP, all this kind of thing. And this way, guys, keep coming. Morning. Oh, what's going on to you guys this morning? What's going on to you there? Yeah, so I felt bad. I felt bad that I had maybe caused that situation to escalate. What a nasty piece of work. What a nasty bandit. What a nasty bandit. Anyway, so that's the update. She's not going to respond to the email. She just deleted it. Interesting that he would have provided all his details in from the email though. You know, at least his email address. I asked for it. She wouldn't give me it. We'd have done bad things with it, wouldn't we, buddy? I know. Would have sent the dogs on him. I know. I know. Now, Crafty Clark, I didn't need to kick his backside. I probably should have. And then there was a time when I would have, and I wouldn't have asked questions. I wouldn't have reasoned with him at all. He'd have just been left up there. But I can't do that. I've got too much responsibility, and I wouldn't want that taken away from me either. So but I'm not going to stand back and watch a man terrorise a... Like, no way. She's on her own. You know, like, genuinely, she's middle of... She might not be too far from the van, but there's like no one around to help. And he just thinks he can treat her like that. So I was really upset. Anyway, yeah, this is Edith. This is Ori. I have not been following the chat at all, so you guys have been talking amongst yourself. Thank you so much for putting up with my trauma dump. Go. Right, you puppies, you guys deserve another biscuit. Come on, let's go and get one. Now's the time. Oh, yes. That's what we like, you know, a bit of feistiness. Good puppy. Good girl. Yeah. Do you know first? Good girl. Good Edith. Good boy. Good boy, Alfie. No jumping. River, sitting nice. Good puppy. Good Stanley. Barney, why are you not sitting, bud? Come on. Get your bum right down. Go on. There you go. Good, Ruby. I know you're getting frustrated there. And Harris, do you fancy? Do you want one, bud? It bounced off his head. It's right beside him. None of these spaniels can fall. Harris has got it. Harris has picked it up. You know what he does? He'll run away with it. Oh my goodness. This is a first. He's actually eating it. I was going to say he'll run away with it and then just drop it if no one chases him. Yeah, so Killa, there you go. There's the outcome to the story. It's exactly what you guys are saying in the chat. I won't repeat it because it's a family show, right? Look at where we are. Look at our office today. What a beautiful place. Again, just us out here. Oh, there's someone coming. Let's get out of their way. I don't like people. Hey, River, I know. Oh wait, hang on, that comes out terribly. I like you guys watching along. That's terrible. You guys don't give me headaches. Come on, Ruby. Come on. Gina's going to tell Harris off. Can you hear her squealing? He's going to run her till she can't run anymore. Keep coming. This way, Stanley. Oh, goodness me. I'm out of breath. So many puppers, yeah. So many. Barney's getting involved. There's no way Barney can keep up. He tried to. Juno. Let's call him back in. Ring on. Harris. Juno. Here you go. Thank you. Oh yes, I know. That's worth a little training treat. I know. There's not enough for everybody. There's not enough likes. And you guys didn't do anything. They've been running around. Come on. Come on. Good puppies. Good puppies. Comments are making me smile. Thank you. We're having a great old time, aren't we? Team are in great spirits. Just think, this is my job. This is what I do. I'm sure you all love it today. Just wait till like mid-October. It'll be like almost dark, rain, windy. The dogs all need toweled off before they go home. That takes about an hour on its own. None of them like getting it done. Yeah, you're not going to be envious of me then. No chance. No chance. We're nearly at the top. You good, Harris? Was that a good workout, buddy? Harris has been staying with a neighbour, and I suspect he's maybe getting a slightly different routine to normal, which is maybe a little bit frustrating for him, based on what we've seen. Good boys. Good morning. So are 50 people on YouTube. Saying we're just admiring all the doggies. You coming? You coming? Hey, bring it in. Ruby. Ruby. Ruby, what's this? What's this? She's a sausage. What is she? What is she? Right, we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna give these guys a little training treat slightly earlier than the 30 likes that we've been holding out for. I'm sure they'll come flooding through now that we're doing it. There you go, River, you can have another half. Yeah, there you go, Ruby, good girl. Harris, you want? Do you want? No, he's not bothered. He's not bothered. You guys are in good fettle. You guys are good. Right, let me spin the camera around. Let me just plonk myself down. I'm all sweaty. Oh, hello, sweetie. Hello. Thank you for tuning in to this morning's session. The gang have been in great spirits. We've been very good with each other. Juno's trying to find a way into my treat bag. She's not going to get it. She's not going to get it. We're going to sign off for the day. If you've not done it already, remember, come up here, click on the 3 dots, hit the, what do I want you to do? Hit the like, that's the first thing. Like the stream, that would be very kind. And then also come up here, again, 3 dots, view channel, subscribe to the channel, all that kind of stuff. You guys know how to work YouTube, right? I don't need to tell you that. But we'll be live again tomorrow, around about the same time. If you can't make it then and you're a subscriber, you will get to see the video on the channel after we've been up. So this will go up live in a few moments, hopefully, or nearly live, I should say. And yeah, we'll probably have a massive amount of people tuning in because it's Monday and watch this back. And we're hoping you guys do the same later in the week. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of our day. I'm on my way to get these guys home. They're all up to no good, scattered to the winds, causing trouble. And I've clearly got dogs that are out of control, so we need to tidy that up. All right, Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for the watches, the likes, and of course the very kind donations that have came through so far this morning. I'm away to get myself a nice cup of tea and chill out. All the best, folks. Take care. Bye bye. Say bye. Well done, puppies. Well done.